Welcome to Average Joe Sports, where we bring you the latest and greatest in sports from the perspective of the everyday fan. Your host is excited to dive into the action with you today. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's get it.
What's up, fam? It's your boy KJ coming at you with another episode of Average Joe Sports. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wait! Man, I happened to catch this Clemson Georgia game, and let me tell you. Now, I was on pins and needles in the first half, mind you, because I live in a household with a Georgia Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? But as I was watching this game, I was like, man, this is a defensive struggle. And I like games like that, which I thought the game was going to be that way anyway, because, Georgia's returning a lot on defense. Clemson always have a stacked defense. I mean, one thing Dabo can do is put together some great defensive talent and recruit defensive talent. But I will tell you that second half and the doors were blown off. First off, I'm going to give Georgia their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lot to prove coming out this year. They have a lot to prove because, they probably feel that they got the short end of the stick last year, losing the SEC championship game to Alabama, missing out on the playoffs, and then they got stuck with Florida State. So, if beating Florida State wasn't enough, they're coming into a new season, an expanded playoff, and I think those dogs will not settle for anything less than getting into the CFP and winning it all. Mike Bobo and Carlson Beck, I think they got this. I think they figured some stuff out. Carlson Beck threw for 278 and two touchdowns. And I think, he is finally becoming very comfortable in the offense. I saw it last year, starting probably game 5 or 6 for them, that he started to get more comfortable. He started to take more command of the game. And it just showed today, first week 1 games in college football, they're always a little iffy, right? Just for the simple fact that, these guys have been practicing against one another, and this is real time for them. So I was definitely impressed by Carlson Beck. Now, did he play as a Heisman Trophy winner? I don't think so. I think he still has a lot to prove. But I will tell you that I was surprised that Georgia put up 34 points on this team. But the simple fact that they really didn't have a running game. Trevor Etienne is suspended for a game. They got a running back with turf toe. So I really thought, they were going to struggle. But again, Nate Frazier, he ran for 83 yards on 11 carries, which was pretty dang good. 40 of those yards was that long run, and he had a TD. And I would tell you that I'm impressed with Georgia. I'm impressed. They always have some dogs on defense, and I knew it was going to be a defensive struggle for Clemson just because of Klubnik. Because really, I don't think he's the one. I really don't. I don't think that he's the right quarterback for Clemson. And I say that because man, he was erratic last year. And I thought, hey, maybe another year in the system and they can right the wrong. But apparently, no, they can't. And if you can't get any offense, if your quarterback can't be that coach on the field, it's going to be hard for you to win games. Coming into the season for the ACC, I picked Miami to win it all. I'm staying with that. And it's just not because they beat Florida, but I think Miami is more of a complete team. It's what Clemson used to be, and I know, you got these Clemson people out there, these Dabo followers saying, I believe in Dabo, but maybe you should start really thinking about Dabo, his coaching style, and how he feels about the NIL, because all these teams that are in the top 25, they go out and recruit NIL. They go out and get some seasoned talent to plug in those holes that they are missing. But Dabo's not that way. He doesn't use NIL to bring talent in. So, does the system work? Over the last few years, as NIL has grown, it has not. And so they have to look at themselves in the mirror to see what they need to do. I know it's just week one and there's a long season ahead, but if this is an indication of what things are going to be, then there's a real problem for Clemson. And they really need to start thinking about a plan B, because right now, plan A is not working. But we shall see. We shall see. Right, but that's all I have. I just wanted to jump on real quick, give you my take on this Clemson Georgia game. Hey, stay tuned for more episodes. I'm your boy KJ. Holla at y'all. Peace.